Good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. We're doing something slightly different this weekend. We're going out of town. No, we've actually been out of town the last 4 weekends in a row, and this was the weekend we were going to stay at home. However, something popped up and some ideas popped into my head, and I said, let's go out of town. The difference with this weekend versus the other weekends is Shaina has no idea at all where we're going. She knows we're leaving the country, and that's all she knows. Fortunately, she's a very good sport, and she is always up for an adventure. So that's what we're doing this weekend. And I'm not even going to mention yet where we're going, but we're leaving the house now. It requires us to go to the airport, and that's where we're going right now. So let's get out of here. We made it to the airport, and no, we are not flying anywhere. We are actually taking a road trip. But this airport never ceases to amaze me at how crowded it gets on the weekends. We just picked up, we just signed for our rental car. We are going to pick up the car now, and then we hit the road. Shaina still has no idea where we're going. Should be fun, and I'm looking forward to a road trip. So let's get to the car. We are almost to our destination. We hit some traffic. Shaina still doesn't know exactly what city we're going to. It was pretty easy to figure out what country we were going to because there's literally only 2 countries that surround the Netherlands, and to get through either one of those would take forever. So we are within the country that we were supposed to go to. I'm not going to give it away, but it was awesome to be on a highway that had no speed limits. I really wish that we were in a car that had even at least one ball, but still it was great, and we are almost there. We're like 32 minutes away. We have a free walking tour that starts in an hour. So we have to get there, find parking, and find the tour. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down and start driving.
Before I start talking about this huge cathedral just behind us here, first of all, I'm going to take everyone inside this car park. It's pretty weird to go to a car park for a walking tour, but don't worry, there's a story behind it. Because whenever we build something, like first let's dig a hole, and whenever we...
Old Roman wall in a parking garage. There's also a well, an old Roman well in the same parking garage that we were told fills up with water still when it rains a lot. So if you park in this parking garage and you get thirsty, you can just go to the well. So needless to say, Shaina has figured out what city we are in now and where we're doing our walking tour at, but you got any guesses on where we're at? That's a big ass church. Comment below. So this is unique to Germany walking tours. Our tour guide is taking us to a kiosk, which is basically a bodega, so that we can all pick up beer, so that we can finish the tour with a beer. So we're gonna go pick beer. Kolsch. Okay, that was amazing. Amazing beer, amazing food. It was just really a great time. Still haven't really said where we're at yet, have I? We'll see when I get around to actually sharing that information. But okay, if you haven't guessed yet, that's a big cathedral. We're in Cologne, Germany. Cologne's a couple of 100 kilometers away from our house in Amsterdam. It was like less than a 3-hour drive. It was all a spur of the moment trip. We're still just on day number 1. We just got here a few hours ago. Shaina doesn't know exactly why we're here yet. It was all spur of the moment, and she was down for the surprise. She's walking all over the place trying to find the good picture of the leading line of the bridge into the cathedral. So yes, we are in Cologne, Germany. We're not staying in Cologne, Germany though. We are headed back to the car now to go to the next city, which is where we're staying. So let's get back to the car. This entire bridge from start to finish is locks, everything. It's like there's no open space at all on the railing for locks. There's got to be hundreds of thousands of locks on this. It's really pretty cool, but also makes me wonder, how much do you think those locks weigh, Shay?
Too much.
So we're still working our way back to the car. We just keep getting distracted by cool stuff here in Cologne. So our night here in Cologne is coming to an end. This is the time of the night that we walk back to our car and try to guess how many parking tickets we have on it. You see, you're supposed to have this special sticker on your car to drive here in Cologne. We didn't know that, so we don't have that. I street parked, and I did my best to try to park where I think it was legal, and we used this little sign, but we don't know if it was legal. So it looks like the car's still there, which is a good sign. So now let's see if we got any parking tickets. What do you think, Shay? Parking tickets?
I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed for 0.
I'm kind of hoping that same thing, because that no sticker ticket was like 80 euros or something like that. So let's go check it out. No parking tickets. At least no parking tickets on the car. This is Germany. They could be efficient enough to just like mail it to us. So I'm gonna put the camera down. I gotta get in the car. We gotta try to get to our hotel. We wanna try to make it to a beer garden tonight before they close. So off to the next city. We just checked into our hotel. We're trying to figure out what these faucet knobs are for, right next to the hair dryer and the outlet. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the hot water and see what happens. Oh, it's warm too. Okay, nothing happens. It's just a odd place for some water knobs.
Something has to happen.
Nothing happens, they just spin.
Well, but maybe that's how we adjust the temperature for the shower, and then we have to turn the shower on in the shower?
That she could be right on that. We'll find out when I go to take a shower. We're getting ready to kick off day 2 here. We stayed in the city of Bonn, which is about 30 minutes south of Cologne. Of course, we found a pretty cool, pretty well reviewed and recommended coffee place that is it's like a 10-minute walk from the hotel we're staying in. So we're gonna head there now to get coffee and then to figure out the rest of our day. One thing that I didn't know when planned this weekend was it's Pride Parade this weekend in Cologne. So that gives us a lot to do before our evening activity. So we're going to go try to figure that out. See what happens. This is Bonn, Germany. It's 11:20 in the morning on a Sunday morning, and I'm gonna just go ahead and walk right in the middle of the street here, because there's nothing. Oh wait, cyclist. Yeah, it is very, very quiet of a city. So we're working our way to coffee. See how busy that is on Sunday. We didn't plan it this way, but it just so happened to be Pride here in Cologne this weekend. Surprise weekend for Shaina and a surprise lot of fun for both of us. We're having a great time. I'm gonna put this down because you can't fucking hear a thing I'm saying anyway. Now, we're trying to find food. I highly doubt this will actually make the vlog, but I'm really just sharing this because I need to document the moment. We're walking through the crowd at Cologne Pride, and the lady in front of us was eating a bag of potato chips, and some guy reached out and grabbed the potato chips out of her hand. I am right behind this lady that's walking through the crowd. The next thing I know is a hand reaches over my shoulder and delivers the potato chips back to this lady. Dude stole the potato chips from this lady. Shaina, my wonderful wife, assesses the situation, rips the potato chips out of dude's hand, and hands them back to the chick and says, "Here, I think these are yours." Yeah, I just kind of need to document that, that's all. We are on our way to dinner now. Pretty stuffed, but it was an amazing dinner. So this is it. I mean, Shay and I are on our way to the last surprise I have for her for this weekend. I hope she likes it. We're going to find out. So this is the surprise that I have for Shaina. We literally drove to Cologne to see a concert of a band that we both really, really like. She had absolutely no clue what was going on. We literally walked into the venue and she's like, "Are we going to see American authors?" And yes, so the weekend was a success. We're going to see this show, and then we've got a 3-hour drive back. I'm not going to record anymore tonight. I'm literally going to put the camera down and just kind of enjoy the night. So thank you for watching, and I don't care if you subscribe.